Alright, welcome back everyone to Myth Speaker. We got everyone here. It's time to cause problems. Or, in your guys' case, potentially resolve problems. In our last session of this campaign, we finally returned from the island of Euphrae, having defeated and destroyed the undead that remained, purifying the island and fully seeing off the deceased hero god's soul. You all plan to return home. Not necessarily in triumph, as the meteor that you had been sent to investigate was still gone, but yet to come home and still relax a bit, celebrate the victories you did have. On your return to Bailax, though, everything is not as it seems. It is early afternoon when you have arrived, and a sort of red mist hangs over the city, and as you approached, you could see plumes of smoke, black smoke from raging fires rising from multiple points throughout the city. Not entirely certain what's going on, you guys decided, alongside the crew of the Tidehunter, to go ahead and dock at one of the beaches here in the city, not directly at the port, but relatively close by still, and begin investigating. Many of the other individuals who went on the trip with you had headed the different exploration groups at Euphrae, have thus gone into the city to check on their friends and family and get an understanding of what's going on. You stayed behind to help the beach camp sort of get set up and make sure they were protected, while Yasmin and I went and met with some of her contacts to get a read on the situation. By the time she returned and sort of shared with you what was going on, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon at this point. And according to what Yasmin and I learned, yesterday morning, Paul Bailax went crazy. People started fights, riots, festivities even, but not really festivities without any oversight. And they themselves are also continuing to cause many problems. Bonfires going out of control, people getting roaring drunk and punching each other, things like that. A large chunk of the populace seems to be actively sort of roaming around the city, setting fires, causing general mayhem. The other chunk of citizens have mostly sort of barricaded themselves inside their homes and businesses to defend themselves. The thoughts of some of the remaining sane people Yasmin and I spoke with is that this seems to be connected to the sky stone that fell. The embers that trailed in its wake as it flew overhead very slowly drifted down to Bailax even after you all had left to go check out Euphrae, and they believe that maybe there is some issue with that. No one really knows what's going on with the Acropolis either. Apparently it has been pretty much closed down since all of this mayhem started, and no one's heard anything from the people up there. But there are a number of crises happening around the city. You guys having sort of open end to decide what you want to do, how you want to go about the city going on. I believe the decision we had come to at the end of last session was to use this beach camp sort of as a base, and Yasmin and I and the crew of the Tidehunter will be actively gathering information, seeing if they can figure out more of what's going on, and also find reports of the major incidents happening around the city so that you can resolve them and not need to go actively search them out yourself. Do we have any other thoughts on that? Is that still sort of what we're thinking we would like to do?
I would still like to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sound plan than us, running around helter-skelter.
We love Helter Skelter.
It makes sense.
Of course, an immediate crisis on your radar. One of the people Yasmin and I had spoken with upon her arrival here was a local apothecary by the name of Alaklios. Or sorry, Alaklaus. There's no I at the end there. A herbalist and apothecary here in South Slope that has been working to fight some form of mild, almost plague that seems to be ripping its way through South Slope. Some sort of sickness, at the very least, that could require assistance. So you guys are welcome. You can, if you'd like to immediately head out, you may. You can also wait a bit to see if more information and more crises come in. This is very much the floor is yours for you guys to decide how you want to go about resolving things, and things will happen and change depending on the choices you make.
So I do think going to the crisis we just found out about is important, but I think Arias would kind of also be interested in checking on Terpsime's estate.
I agree with that.
So I'm not sure if anyone has an opinion on which we should do now for the rest of today. Because we don't really know what happened to Terpsime, right? Although we did hear that no one heard from the leadership and that they kind of shut themselves in the Acropolis, but we don't know if that includes her, right?
Correct. You could be relatively confident. Terpsime herself, as a member of the Philosopher's Council, likely would be in the Acropolis during this if the leadership had shut themselves inside the Acropolis to deal with or figure something out. Likely that would be where she would be. But that's your best guess on the matter.
All right,
So.
let's put it to a vote. So, Arias, you want to go check on Terpsime's estate? Cyrus, Scoffos, what about you?
I think Terpsime's estate makes sense.
Yeah. Checking out Terpsime is good.
Terpsime's estate it is.
Okay.
I appear need to do a long rest.
I
have spells that are dead.
Yes, you should have a long rest.
Yeah.
Dentonian! A name we know.
Wow, that's kind of fitting.
You bring him back to the city as everything's falling apart. How could you?
He's gonna be not happy about that.
So, Reveler.
He's gonna be making commentary on how he could have fixed things if he were a hero god. As you guys go around the
Just
city.
the whole time, and Scoffos is here.
If he was still alive, this never would have happened.
Right.
This never would have happened.
Your mic is a little robotic.
What about now?
For the moment, better. We'll see.
Well, my voice is also kind of shot, so if I'm coming through crappy.
Well, your voices can tell it's a little shot. It was genuinely robotic. Discord problems a moment ago.
Oh.
It's all good.
Okay.
You sound fine now.
Okay.
Off to Terpsimae's estate, then.
Yes.
How would we like to go about getting there? Are we rushing as quickly as possible? Do we wish to take any form of exploration actions as we go? What is our thought process on that matter?
I don't know if we've had a chance to walk around in the streets, but are they like
Thus far, you have not.
very
You've mostly
like
been concentrated at the
okay.
beach.
Okay. Because I was curious if it's like they're very like empty except for these kind of pockets of people kind of doing crazy shit, or if there's like a lot of people out and about. I assume it would maybe be more empty because the same people have barricaded themselves places.
From what has been gathered thus far, it is mostly empty aside from the pockets of insanity.
Okay. I don't know. Do you guys think we should try to, like,
I mean, I would
sneak and
say
stuff, or
maybe
just
try
like
to stick to the
look
back
around?
alleys and all that, but Ton is not the most, shall we say, stealthy of individuals.
Me neither. But
Despite his fur color.
so you at least want to not sneak, probably.
I mean, I'm not very good at it, so I would prefer not to.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
will probably just like invest. Well, um, no, I'll probably why do I always forget what it's called? The perception one as we're walking here.
Search?
Yes.
Or seek, technically?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be scouting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll search, I guess.
Same, I'll search as well. We're all searching.
Okay.
Actually, if you guys are searching, I'll investigate.
Have one person recalling knowledge.
Yeah. Wait, could I gather information, or is there no one
Not
around
as
to gather
a
information from?
not as like a travel exploration activity.
Okay.
That's one of those exploration activities that has a specific time frame attached to it for how long it
Yeah.
takes to do. So that is something that could be done if you guys wanted to spend 2 hours trying to go about and gather information. That would potentially help you get a better understanding of the situation or learn about other problems around the city.
Okay. So that is just recall knowledge?
Yep, recall knowledge for you, and then Scophos and Ton can give me perception checks.
Wait.
Waiting.
Am I waiting for something?
Oh no, this is just me talking to myself.
Oh. Well, you're holding up the game. Let's
Okay.
go, chop chop. A riveting die roll.
Of course. I don't. I am cursed with perception in your games, Jericho. I'm just saying it now.
Yeah, cursed.
20?
No. You guys begin to make your way through the city. Starting sort of by the beachhead in Copus Heights, making your way up into South Slope towards the rising hill that leads to the Acropolis itself. That sort of red haze hanging low over the city. All of you, as you are traveling, feel a slight sort of discomfort, as if something is like dragging a quill down the back of your neck. Just
Ew.
Oh.
nothing painful, but just not enjoyable, and sort of raising the hairs on the back of your neck as you go. There's something deeply wrong. It's quiet. You see plumes of smoke off in the distance throughout the city. Around you, many of the buildings you see boards haphazardly slapped across the interiors of window frames, doors that have been broken down and shattered. You see a couple people as you walk lying here and there in the streets, eyes and mouths open, and sort of crusted blood streaked across their face, having leaked from their orifices.
Damn.
It is not a pretty sight, for sure. Continue to climb through the city and make your way up towards the estate itself, towards the sort of larger villas of Terpsime and the other members of the Philosopher's Council and Drassicons. The once beautiful greenery in, at this point, what is about 36 hours is destroyed. The olive trees you all have taken to planting during the nights you had stayed at this estate still have been... it does not look like they were chopped down, but as if they had been torn asunder by people. See handfuls of bark on the ground, and it looks like the trunks and branches had maybe been twisted repeatedly to be ripped off instead of chopped through and felled. The estate itself, though, is still quiet as you make your way towards sort of the main building where you had shared meals with Terpsime, where many of the servants still worked. Similar to many other buildings, the doors are shuttered. You do not see any movement. It is, so to speak, quiet as the grave. What would we like to do?
You said the doors are they, they're
Closed.
not just shut, or are they like, are things like additionally boarded up, or are they just like shut?
Not that you see at the moment. The doors are currently shut. You do not see any boards over the windows right now. And you don't see like anything piled in front of the doors.
Right, should we just go through try the front door?
Guess so.
All right, Ton will approach the front doors and attempt to just open them.
The door is locked. Was there something?
I was going to say I was following him.
Sure.
We knock and announce ourselves. Maybe they'll recognize us.
All
Knock
right.
on the door.
Does anybody have the lock picking skill?
Or do that.
It's me.
I mean, Erase. Do we want to
I'll
knock
try
on the
knocking
door?
first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just knock and like wait a minute, and then if not, then
Yeah. Knocking, announcing yourself. Roughly 30 seconds, 45 seconds pass before the door sort of shudders weakly, opens just a tad, and you hear a voice from inside cough a few times before going, "Shouldn't be here. It's not safe. Oh, you still
I'm just
can."
gonna back up a little bit, considering what I heard about a plague. Do we recognize the voice?
You recognize it as the voice of one of Terpsimae's servants.
I don't know if it will help with anything, but I'll just bring like part of my cape up and kind of cover my nose and mouth.
What
and
is
back up.
the May's title again?
She's a member of the Philosopher's Council. Are you asking about like her
Would it be like
title?
counselor? That would be the honorific. Would be counselor or something.
Probably. Let me check real quick and see if I can find something else. We will say counselor for now.
Or councilwoman or something.
Is the counselor with you, or is she in the Acropolis?
She made her way to the Acropolis.
Jericho's dying over there.
I'm acting my heart out, thank you kindly.
Hang tight, we're gonna check with the herbalist. See if there's been any movement on a cure for whatever ails you.
Do you all have any idea how you caught this disease? Or it just happened?
There's no further response.
Okay. Like did they close the door, or
Nope,
it's just
the door
like, no.
hangs open very slightly. You do not hear any more coughing or any further voice.
Do we hear anyone like fall over or anything, or no? No.
Nope.
Maybe they're just
Because they
choosing
were
not to speak. Okay.
already crawling on the ground.
Oh,
Oh.
god damn it.
Okay. Okay. I guess you're right, Scoffos. We probably should just try to figure out what they've got on a cure so far. Because don't know if we should be going in there if it's full of sick people.
Especially if we have nothing to offer them.
At this point, I'm going to ask everyone to give me a fortitude save.
Great.
If you have any bonuses against disease, you may turn those on. If anyone has been covering their mouth up until now, they may take a +1 circumstance bonus.
If I said I did that when I heard the person coughing, does that count?
No, if you were not doing it like as you traveled here as well.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Okay.
I mean, I have a bonus to fortitude saves against olfactory effects that cause the sickened condition. I guess
Unfortunately, this is not that.
Okay.
Resilient body is just for persistent damage, so that doesn't affect anything.
Well, you know, I'm going to use rewrite fate because I don't like that roll.
Fair enough. We do love that rewrite fate specifies if you don't like the roll.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. There is a brief moment. Tan, you are in your kitsune form right now, correct?
Correct.
How visible, considering you are covered in fur, would you say your veins are?
The veins. Oh, along his muzzle and on the backs of his hands. They're somewhat visible, not to the same extent as a normal humanoid, but if they were to change color, it would be visible.
Cool. Awesome. For a very brief moment, you would have noticed the veins on the back of your right hand begin to turn black. Before a sudden sort of surge of energy within you pulses, and that is erased. Your veins return to their normal color.
Han looks at his hand and he feels the still relatively new power inside of his body, and he's like, damn, that's useful.
Well,
I maybe...
chop chop, DC's only going to increase.
I guess we're heading to the... Was it? I don't remember what it was called. If it was an apothecary or where or what.
I'm
but...
so zoomed out on the map. The Coils of Mercy.
Yes. The apothecary, Alaklaus.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, right.
All right, let's do the hop, skip, and a jump and
I guess,
get there.
I mean, other than Ton's thing, would the rest of us like have noticed like we're starting to cough or feel any stranger?
No.
I'm just thinking like, would we know like, oh, it's probably a good idea to cover our face, just even while walking by the corpses?
That might be a thought you have anyway, but none of you would have otherwise felt any different.
So
no
only
signs
Ton.
being showed. Yeah. Ton had a brief moment that his body seemed to reject and overcome quite quickly.
Well, he'll see, once he sees his, the veins start to turn black, but then, recede, he'll turn to everyone. Yeah, whatever this is, it's gonna fuck us up if we don't figure it out. Sees Aureus putting her cloak over her mouth, does the same. Let's get to the apothecary.
I will walk 6 feet behind Ton. Just kidding.
Social distancing.
Oh, we're social distancing now?
In my Pathfinder campaign.
Oh God.
Ton sees this and then turns around and steps towards the Minotaur. I'm just kidding. No, Ton covers his face with his cloak and helter-skelters it to the Coils of Mercy.
Yes.
Coils of Mercy, by the way, is
Yes.
not what the apothecary shop is named. That is just a general name I have given this crisis to help keep track.
Oh, okay.
I can rename it to, like, Plague if you want.
No, that's fine.
I had to give
Cyrus will follow behind and also cover their face, and Lauda's.
Louder starts chewing on whatever cloth you put in front of their mouth. Actually, that is a good point. I do need a save for Lauda as well.
Yeah, I said that and then immediately was like, oh yeah, they're gonna need a save, huh?
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's only between
I feel
humans.
like they're probably fine.
I don't think Laura breathes. Or even knows how to breathe.
She's just like eating a corpse. Like, oh.
Laura has an arm sticking out of their mouth next time we look at them.
Oh God.
Blah.
All right.
Oh boy.
You guys begin to make your way a bit further south, retracing your steps down the streets towards the apothecary shop. As you approach, you see the shop itself appears generally untouched by the chaos happening around. There is no boarded windows, the door is shut, but the building does not appear damaged in any meaningful way. You see like sitting in the windows on the interior, drying herbs, glass jars filled with powders. For all intents and purposes, it looks like an apothecary shop. That's a nice little breath of fresh air compared to so many other buildings being, at least in some way, damaged throughout your travels in the city at this point.
Go up to the door and attempt to open it.
Locked.
Knock on the door.
Moment passes before you hear the sound of the lock turning and the door opens a bit. You see a sort of portly, middle-aged man wearing a tunic, a couple of vials and tools strapped at his waist, some curly black hair. I got art for this guy, and it's great, so I gotta share it.
I love him.
We love Alaklas.
Hello.
This man's happy.
He's got a DM screen full of potions.
Yeah, he got all the stuff.
Hello. How can I help you? Are you in need of medicine?
We were told that someone around here, we assume it was you, needed help either with medicine or distributing it.
Yes, please come in. He sort of steps
Enter.
out of the way, opens the door fully to let you all in. See
Right, I enter in.
a couple shelves along the walls with like viscous liquids and other jars, some more herbs growing throughout the space. Sort of your textbook apothecary shop. There's a counter over in the corner, and you see a sort of large alchemist's station set up in the back corner of the main room. He sort of makes his way after you're all in, shuts the door behind you guys, turns the lock. I'm not locking you in here for any sort of nefarious purposes, but safety, you understand, with everything going on.
Yes, we noticed, people lying in the streets going what you would probably deem as insane. Have you just remained safe by staying inside your shop?
Would that I could have stayed inside. But no, if anything, I would consider myself lucky. More than anything else, I have been checking on people, seeing what I could figure out about this malady going on. Are any of you classically trained in medicine? Things like disease or the like?
I have some knowledge of it.
Okay, that's
I mean,
that's
Khan
wonderful.
is trained in medicine, but his is more like medic on a ship training in his off time.
Right, how to like triage a
I was gonna
wound.
say,
Yeah.
And while I'm talking, I'm wandering around his shop looking for this.
For a face mask. Yeah, you could easily like grab one here without issue. He's got a couple that he can hand out to you guys if you don't want to keep holding your cloaks in front of your faces.
Well, can we have the mask on for the item bonus and the cloak for the circumstance?
No.
Damn it.
Cyrus, what were you going to say a moment ago?
no, it was just gonna be like Cyrus was gonna chime in with the not trained in medicine. I just know how to set a bone if it breaks.
Not familiar with disease, though. That would be you, perhaps. I'm
No, I'm
sorry, I haven't gotten any of your names. I am Alaklas. I haven't seen you around the city before. Sort of pauses for a moment, cocks his head. Wait a second.
I'm gonna take out my laurels.
I
The
take
funeral
out the olive
games.
branch.
You
Yeah.
are
No.
the winners of the funeral games. Oh, okay. I apologize. I don't actually still know your names, but normally I'd say it's an honor to have you in the shop, but problems at hand. How should I refer to you?
I am Arias. I unfortunately don't really have any medical knowledge that could help, but yes.
Unexpected that not many people train themselves to be so good in combat and at the medical arts. Looks around at the rest
Should
of
tell
you.
me what you've found so far. As I slip the mask on and give him 3 silver for it.
Oh, no coin necessary. You're here to help. I wouldn't dare think of taking your money right now. How may I refer to you? Just, I'd like to know people's names just so I can refer to individuals easier. I don't want to just be like, hey, you over there, you guy, gal, person, Kitsune,
Ton.
And I am Scaphos.
Kaphos, shady person.
Let's be real, that's about how everyone refers to me, so it's not that far off.
On Frosttail's my name.
Great, thank you.
But my name is Cyrus.
Oh, okay, fantastic, wonderful.
Shady person.
Nope, I
Lado
have a
just
name now.
appears behind him. That's Lado, by the way.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Back to business. If you are familiar with diseases at all, I've managed to pare down this affliction to, well, something that is showcasing symptoms of 2 separate diseases, actually. Vein script rot and red breath of Menascor are the 2 that seem to have the fit the bill of symptoms people are showing.
I recall knowledge on those.
Absolutely.
Same.
Recall knowledge, where you be? There you are. Sorry, I hit that
will-
twice.
Try, even though probably don't.
I don't know what's up with my mouse.
All right. I thought we asked specifically for the people who were trained in medicine.
Oh.
As
Oh,
the
is
people
that
who would
who you
maybe
asked
know
to-
this, and everyone
thought it was
rolled
anyone.
anyways.
I missed that part.
I didn't necessarily
Yeah.
say you couldn't roll, but I was hoping there was some continuity between me asking a question and going to roll. It's all good.
I mean,
Sounds like esoteric lore to me.
Right. Sounds like I should have lower expectations of you all.
Sounds like legendary beast lore to me.
Ton, you're not familiar with either of those 2 diseases. However, the term vein rot or vein script rot, you can probably guess that had something to do with what was going on with your hands.
Okay.
Scaphos, you've heard the names of these 2 diseases before. You know they're airborne, but you're not exactly sure what they are, because they're not something that normally falls in large population centers.
Those are both airborne.
Yes, indeed. Seems to
This
have
is-
begun here in South Slope and hasn't traveled beyond into other districts yet. If it did, it would turn into a full-blown disaster.
Around the same time as everything else went to hell.
Yes, started yesterday, and it is severe enough that those who catch it have around 24 hours without any sort of cure.
And then out of character, because I missed last session, how long ago did this start? 36, you said?
Yesterday morning was when everything went to hell.
That's a strange timing. So he's going to say, this might be a long shot, but have you seen any Seno men in town since yesterday?
Takes a moment to think. No. There are some citizens of Bailax who are Stenos. That's not particularly prominent. But I haven't seen any here in South Slope, no.
Okay.
Have you had any, well, I guess it being similar to those other diseases, have you had any luck with anything that could help with it yet? Or are they both pretty much a death sentence?
Normally, yes and no, I suppose. I have most of the ingredients for a cure. Lots of the general ingredients are relatively easy to get your hands on, and I pride myself in being stocked. I have distributed a few cures thus far that have worked, but I am dangerously low on amphisbaena venom, which is a key ingredient.
Where can that be found?
Presumably within an amphisbaena. Sorry, not the time for jokes.
Do we know what that is?
Give me your recall knowledge. Actually,
I
I'll
don't
use
know what that
your
is.
recall knowledges from previous. Who's got legendary beast?
Ton doesn't know.
Oh, cool. Ton doesn't know. Fantastic.
Ton has
Well, it
legendary
makes
beast
sense.
lore.
He's not from Iblydos, so he wouldn't know.
Mm.
Okay, amphisbaenas aren't necessarily Iblydos exclusive.
I'll be right back.
Reyes. You've heard of amphisbaenas before. You've never come across one. They're snakes. Exceedingly aggressive snakes. But take a snake, and then take its head, and replace its tail with another head.
Oh.
So it's a two-headed snake, basically.
Great.
One head on each end. That's an amphisbaena.
Great.
They look like this.
Why is there a real lizard called that?
Because
Does it actually have two heads, or I'm so confused. Okay. No, it
amphisbaenas in like real life, quote unquote, are a Greek myth of the serpent with a head on each end.
There's a genus that is named after it, but I don't think they actually have two heads. Obviously,
Amazing.
they just kind of look like that.
They're commonly known
Worm
as
lizards.
worm lizards. That's a great name.
Pretty freaky. They like don't have eyes. But anyway.
Amphisbaenas here,
That's
very
okay.
venomous, very
Yes.
aggressive.
I am a musician.
Hmm.
If anyone gets the reference.
No.
Fortunately, I am not smart.
Same.
It's a movie.
Mm.
I'm not cultured.
Which movie?
Oh, Book of Life?
Mm.
Didn't that have a two-headed snake that bit the hero? Sent him to the underworld or whatever?
Oh, I genuinely don't know.
Oh, I remember that. I never saw that movie. I remember it though.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What the hell was that movie?
It's a weirdly animated movie where everyone looked boxy.
I've seen Coco. I remember everyone comparing it to Coco. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it came out at the same time. So
Yeah.
I've never heard of that movie
Oh,
before.
I see
Huh.
the snake.
Anywho,
Interesting.
yeah.
But I'll just be like, I mean, I've heard of those creatures. How did you acquire that venom in the first place? They're quite vicious.
well, I don't catch them. I order
Ah,
it. Specialists get it,
right.
usually. It's a dangerous process, but there are trained individuals who are capable of acquiring it and shipping it in along with other supplies. But I generally don't know if there are any currently in the city. Or outside of the city, for that matter. I don't particularly keep track of whereabouts of Vespena.
And if you had more of this venom, you think you'd be able to help
I could
more people?
manufacture more of the cure for sure.
How much would you need to heal everybody in the city? Probably way too much, right?
It depends. Everything is generally contained in South Slope right now, so with the fact that a good number of those afflicted have already passed on, probably make do with just the venom from one. Since I still have some venom left, that would just help bolster and make sure I have enough. Getting amphisbaena venom is notoriously difficult from what I've heard. The prices go way up for it. That's why we don't keep a lot normally. You have to, well, when an amphisbaena dies, their venom goes inert in their body almost immediately. So it has to either be harvested while they're alive or very rapidly upon their death.
How do these specialists get it to you? They ship it or hunt it on this island?
I get most of my supplies shipped to me.
Hey, Jericho.
Cyrus, did you deal in?
It's almost like I immediately was about to ask that question.
I mean-
Jericho, would I know any suppliers? Possibly?
Give me a recall knowledge
Both legal
check.
and illegal? Oh, which one?
A recall knowledge check. Do you have underworld lore? No, you have
No,
sailing
I
lore, like a
don't.
loser.
Yeah.
You might know some people who could get their hands on amphisbaena venom. None of them here, though. They would be closest on other islands. And would take time.
Take too long. Yeah.
That's the thing, on the off chance some of them are currently here selling anything when this all started, but
yeah.
maybe there's a ship with snakes on it right now.
That just looks a little confused.
Yeah, I would just relay, like, the closest I would think is on some of the other islands, but I don't know how quickly we'd be able to get that to the city.
Most times we need venom, we would specifically order it. It's not an oftenly sent ingredient since you don't need it for many things. We go for reference over to the Iblydos map. Ho ho ho. As it all takes a moment to load, and I load some of my notes as well. Come on, quickly, please. Let me check a few things real quick.
No, you're not allowed.
Well, damn, okay.
Just have to know all this information immediately.
I know, I'm, my fault.
Yes.
It could maybe be found at, like, Holhoimpea, but even that would be over a day's travel by boat just to get there. Keep for reference,
Yeah.
Bailax to Euphrae is about half a day by boat. So you'd probably be looking at like 2 days to get to Hoimpea, see if you could find it, and then 2 days back.
Which most people would end up dying during that time, or it would spread way worse.
In that sort of time frame, it probably would spread and become a
Yeah.
larger problem around Bailax. Maybe. It seems to have not spread outside of South Slope in the day and a half since it has begun to spread. So there may be elements at play. That's information you guys don't have and choices you'll have to make. It's how urgent do you find this?
Gotcha.
Knowing like what that creature is, do I know what kind of habitat they live in and if they're like super rare, or is it the kind of thing that if you go running around in the forest in Bailax, you're likely to find it?
They're not inherently super uncommon. You would know they tend to like they enjoy warm cave environments, which there aren't really any around Bailax.
Eric,
If
does this
there-
city have a menagerie?
No.
And would they be insane enough to have one?
They got it at the zoo.
not.
Oh,
Are these snakes holy in any way to any of the gods?
Don't believe so. Off the
Okay.
top of my head.
So none of the temples are likely to have one either.
Going to my notes of the hero gods now. You're making me look at everything. Aracostes' sacred animal is a lungfish. Did you know that?
Why?
I did not. I do not have that book.
Why not?
I just have what's in the player's guide.
That's fair.
oh yeah.
Well, Pharemia, notably, your deity, probably has the closest. Their sacred animal is a rattlesnake. But that would be the closest. Finding an Amphisbaena here in the city would be something you guys could maybe gather information or even spend time investigating to see if you can find one, either inside or outside of the city. If you would like to put time into that endeavor, you certainly could.
I've been talking this whole time, not realizing my boom was up.
You goober.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This entire city must be purged.
I don't know about that one.
South Slope must be burned to the ash.
Nope. We're trying to save lives here, please. Not end a lot.
We promise the Isoki do not exist and import Bailax in the sewers.
Why would you say something like that? Now I'm thinking about that. Why Isoki specifically?
Yes,
Well, it
and
seems like
really
stopping
good.
this-
Skaven here.
This is out of character, but seems like stopping the plague here is probably better
Yeah.
than letting it spread at all. So I think it's worth
Yeah.
it to at least try to figure out if there's a snake in town somewhere. But
Yeah.
I would agree. Now, as you all very well know, I'm not local to Iblydos, especially not Bailax, but is it possible that the rich folks have these things as pets and just don't tell
My
anybody?
guy, you've turned robotic.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to completely shut Discord down and
Oh, there you go.
reload, see if that fixes it.
To his question while he's gone, no. An amphisbaena is not something people would keep as a pet.
Only we were high level and could just teleport to another island real quick.
If you guys manage to save up to 6,000 gold, you can buy an airship.
Oh,
I love that I know the reason you know
context
that
of
number
that?
off the top of your head.
I almost managed to convince a Revenge of the Rune Lords group that started earlier today to spend a majority of their starting wealth on an airship. They declined because
Would
they
it have
didn't think
been
they'd get to
at
fight
all
as much.
useful?
Probably not, but it would have been stylish.
True. So what exactly is that party, considering you told me there's a necromancer and a runesmith?
Necromancer, Runesmith, Tempest Oracle, and Fury Barbarian.
Damn.
Real goofy.
Yeah.
The Runesmith heal.
I don't think so. Genuinely, I still have yet to read what Runesmith does in the playtest because I try and avoid
It's
playtests.
real wacky.
Cool.
Have fun with that.
I will. It's already high level
Um,
mythic. It's going to be goofy enough as is.
Oh, right, I forgot. Cause yeah, they said they're nerfing that shit from what they
Yeah,
fucking
that's
put
fair.
out.
That's fine.
The damage was way too high on it.
That group decided to allow death effects being a full instant kill on the character if you succumb to them at 0 hit points, instead of becoming doomed to 1. So, if anyone starts to do things too
Disintegrate.
crazy, my NPCs are all just going to have wands of power
Holy
word kill.
Jeez.
Why did I come back to power word kill?
Don't worry about it.
he was having the
No.
players cast it on us.
I am very worried about that.
Klaus killed all of you while we wait. We
Do
can't
I
risk.
You know,
sound
the
better?
alchemist.
You
with
sound fine now.
level
So
9
far,
magic.
yeah. So far, you sound good.
Yeah.
To your question, no. Very aggressive creature, very venomous. That is not the sort of thing people would keep as a pet.
So, okay. Okay, so the rich don't keep it as a pet. Man, there's some lame-ass rich people.
Sorry, the people in this world have survival instincts.
No,
The
rich
Eleninx
people
was a
don't
rich
have
person's
survival
pet.
instincts.
What, Arius?
Oh, I just said the Eleninx was a rich person's pet that escaped.
No.
This is my headcanon.
No. Maybe that one,
We'll
maybe
have
that
to ask.
Eleninx is causing problems too. There are fires around the city, it seems.
I think it's gonna come back.
We'll have to ask around to see if there's a snake in the city. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
have you heard of anything else going on
Hmm.
in other districts?
He shakes his head. I've been keeping my focus on trying to take care of people in South Slope here. I know there are problems all around the city, but I'm not entirely aware of any of them specifically off the top of my head.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Jericho, in my brief time away, did I miss anything? Any plot relevant conversation?
No, we were chatting about other things.
Yeah, how you're gonna
We
kill
were
this
waiting on you.
All right.
It's still like afternoon at this
At
point,
this
right?
point, it's about
not that late?
4:30.
Okay.
Yeah, after taking some time to converse with Alaklos. It's been after 4:30 in the afternoon, so you still have a decent chunk of daylight left.
Maybe we could just try to gather information from people in the city and see if anyone, either the people at the docks who might be importing stuff or anyone who might know much about animals knows where to find one.
I mean, probably the
Now-
best we've got right now.
Now, Jericho, just to reiterate, he said that this has been mostly contained to South Slope.
Fully contained to South Slope so far. It has not spread beyond South Slope yet.
So, could you draw on the map basically the borders of South Slope?
Ugh. Why would you ask such a thing?
Because we hate you.
I get that.
You said these two diseases aren't common to Bailax.
They may be found around Iblydos. They are not commonly found in population centers. They would more be found in, like, randomly spreading out in the wilderness on occasion.
South Slope is where all the docks are mostly, so
It is where all the docks are. So if somewhere were to get a plague, South Slope would be the most likely. Because it has the most sort of foreign traffic, so to speak.
It's also the easiest target as well for a bioweapon. It's probably
Like ink
whatever's
players
pos-
be like,
Huh?
no, that video game where you're that video
Plague
game
Inc,
where you're
yeah.
spreading a plague
Oh,
and you
Plague
always
Inc.
like start in port areas or whatever. Yeah.
Me, the GM, the player of Plague Inc., you all the researchers trying to stop it.
Oh no.
I'm building up my
Well-
DNA points.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
this is like the definition of a bioweapon, so it's probably somewhere in the center of South Slope emanating out, or it's closer to the water and then emanating in towards the city.
yeah. Scavos has a theory, but he's not going to say it in front of. What's
Well,
his
I'm not
name?
saying that. This is above table. I'm not saying that in front
Oh,
of
yeah,
poor apothecary.
Alaklaus? Was that?
Klaus, yeah.
That's what I wrote.
I
Alright.
agree we can ask around the city, but we should probably leave South Slope so we don't get sick.
mm,
All right.
That's fair.
Do you guys want to return to the beach camp? Report back what we found, see if anybody put our collective heads together, see if anybody knows where we might find one of these two-headed assholes.
Sure.
Yeah, I suppose some of the expedition might know.
And if some rich people just happen to be in the way, we can search their houses, and if some of their stuff goes missing, well, that's their problem.
Sire doesn't disagree, but is concerned about Tom being the one to ask to say this.
On, there's no need to turn to looting quite yet. Okay. Maybe eventually.
Okay, you all, I understand it's not the time for jokes, but we're all so grim now. I tried to inject some humor, but I get it. I know we're not going to steal from people in the middle of a crisis. All right,
Alright,
well,
let's not go that far, but
All right, so
Never
I
say
guess
never.
head out.
All
Yeah,
right.
so back
Yeah, let's
south.
head back to the beach camp.
Okay.
And covering our faces this time.
Yeah, I got the face masks on.
Sounds good. Bidding farewell to Alaklaus
No.
and... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I'll wait till we've left Alaklaus.
Okay. I was just saying, bidding farewell and saying something that you'll see what you can do to help out. You guys begin making your way out of South Slope back into Copus Heights and towards your beach camp. Go ahead.
The timing of all this is
Very
it has to be the
convenient.
meteor. It has to be in the city now.
yeah, whoever stole the meteor probably here.
Because he found it about 24 hours before we got there. Or was it 24 hours? I don't remember exactly.
No, he got there within 24 hours of it landing. You guys
Okay.
took a good, I want to say around 5 days, if I remember my math
So it
properly,
was only 5 days. Damn.
after it fell to get to the crater. And then it's been a couple days since then. I think we're on like day 3 or 4 since then to getting back.
Gotcha.
So
So maybe the math isn't as supportive as it was, but it's still his main theory. Yeah.
I believe it has been, at this point, just over a week since the meteor fell. And for you guys, it's been 3 days-ish, 3, maybe 4 days, since you specifically went to the crater and received your mythic power.
So your theory is that the meteor is related to spreading this?
I mean, that's what was causing the anger on the island.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah,
Considering the red mist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make much sense. It would have taken 2 weeks for whatever happened in the sky to get down here. So
Hmm.
The other possibility might be that whoever's responsible for this and stole the meteor might have, in the way that we've got some enhanced ability, had the ability to spread plague.
I will remind you, Yasmin I did make mention from when she spoke with a few people upon arrival that those people who were still sane have attributed what's going on in the city to the embers that fell basically from the trail the meteor took through the sky. Like as it flew, it had
Yeah.
embers. The first of those had landed on the spirits, causing them to become enraged. Over the weeks since, more of those embers have landed around Bailax before everything erupted yesterday.
Oh.
And so people are sort of attributing everything going wrong to those fallen embers. How accurate
Understood.
that is, up to interpretation, but that is at least the people who are still in the city insane seem to believe.
Well, if it's not the meteorite from our crater and it is the embers that fell from it into the city, if we come across them, maybe we can absorb the energy out of them like we did with the ambient energy of the meteorite and cleanse the red mist from those areas. Just a thought.
yeah,
We can
it's definitely
sure as hell
possible.
try.
That's the spirit.
You think we need to focus on clearing out these districts near our camp first?
Well, Jericho, have we made it back to the beach camp by this point?
If you guys are done discussing things on your way back, we can say you've arrived. But if you have things you'd
Okay.
like to continue discussing,
In response to you, Scoffos, uh, well, if it takes time to gather information about the serpent, I would say yes, let's investigate the Spur and Copus Heights, or if there's other crises that we can attend to or attempt to in the meantime.
Yeah, I mean, if we hear
Otherwise,
about something critical in the north, then we can go deal with it. But I think just protecting our crew probably is a good idea right now.
yes. Jericho, aside from that disease that attempted to take hold of Ton's body, when we're in the mist, does it seem to affect us?
that sort of tingling feeling down your neck, probably the closest thing.
But okay, so oh crap, we're the 4 walking around who are immune. And Laura.
Well, weren't
Mythic
you feeling
Laura.
strange? Clearly, we're not immune completely.
Maybe not. Yeah, well, you're right, Aureus. Not completely, but we seem to have a better chance of resisting it than everybody else.
Mm.
Well,
Seemingly.
we're not immune to the virus, but
No, but the mist.
yeah,
Oh
and the
yeah.
anger we seem to be able to suppress.
Okay.
You know what? Something that's strange. The mist, it enrages creatures, turns them almost feral. But there's also people partying. I've never heard of angry people partying.
Very possible it may not just be anger, it might be all heightened emotion.
That's true. Jericho, when it comes to those who are reveling about the city, do we know, is it just like, is it Bachian parties or is it Bailax parties?
You do not have much information on that as of yet.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Be right back.
Then let's actually go ahead and take a quick break here, because since we're just a few minutes away from what would be break time, so everyone
Okay.
stand up, stretch, grab some water, and when we return, we'll have you guys returning to the beach camp.
Okay.
See you all in just a few.
I'll be back.
All right.
Or wait, I feel like Raphael stepped away again.
No, he
but
just said he was
I'm
back.
sure it's fine.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I'm here. I'm eating. So
I'm
never mind.
paying attention.
I misheard.
That's why we have
Jericho's
those
just-
buttons for a reason.
Jericho's just like, I'm paying attention,
Couldn't
damn it.
be.
I am. All right. You guys make your way back to the beach camp. You see some of the sailors are still around. It seems like many of them have likely left out into the city. You see most of the main members as well. Equino, Cyrenai, Clocloia, Yasminai, sort of talking to people, compiling the information that some have brought back, it seems. What would you... Well, let's actually do this. As you guys return, let's have someone determined by a D4, Cyrus, roll a flat check for me to determine if a new crisis has come in.
Probably.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Jericho says that it's not terrifying at all.
So,
Mm-hmm.
one of the sailors is standing to the side with an exclamation mark over their head, and you know that means there's a new crisis. But you guys are welcome to do whatever
Oh,
you'd
boy.
like.
We
Automated
got some
crisis
quest
management.
NPC.
So can we just enable that one setting in Kingmaker to just autoplay the entire crisis segment, right?
No.
Oh,
Well, you know what? If you'd like to, yes, we can skip ahead. Everything is counting as a failure, though.
oh no.
There will be
Oh,
no
what the
rewards
hell?
gained and many people dead.
Post-apocalyptic game.
Yep.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
ChatGPT, give me this map, but fucking apocalyptic. I want it to look like everything
More red
died.
mist.
Hold up, wait, I can do that. That's easy. Where's my red mist controls? There we go.
God damn it.
God.
What's it at right now? More red mist.
I
More.
see.
Is that enough red for you?
No, it needs to be
No.
just a red screen.
Oh, you want more than that? Okay. Hold up.
It needs more
we
cowbell.
can still read the text.
Yeah.
All right, that's the highest scale I can do. Max opacity, max density. There we go.
Okay, now it's okay. That's too much.
This looks good.
I can still read South Slope.
Can you?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, I
If
found
I zoom
Copa's Heights
in.
in there. Right.
the red on your camera.
Wow.
Oh my
Jericho,
god, I
just-
just see
wow.
Jericho's camera, yeah.
That was fun.
Jericho's
Um,
just like, burn in the red mist.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
All right. Now that we've had that fun, we have returned to camp. We'll say just how people are moving around. Like you catch Yasminai's eye, and from her expression, you can tell they probably got some more information for you guys on like problems that have arisen in the city and need some eyes on them. But of course, decisions are up to you guys on what you want to do.
Well,
I
is
feel like we should probably go hear what Yasmina has to say and determine based off of the full information.
yeah, I guess
Okay.
we will
Yeah. You head over to Yasnai,
approach
who
her.
finishes speaking with one of the sailors, looks at you all. How's everything looking? Well, at least in your perspective and experience, how are things looking?
Well, we need to find a really weird snake, so. Or at least its venom.
Is
A
we
snake with
need
no tail but 2 heads.
amphispana
An
venom.
amphispana. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
For
not
key
aware
ingredient
of
for
any.
the cure for this.
We can keep an ear out. I'll sailors know to see if they can hear about one around the city. We have another problem, depending on how important where your importance is. I think a malady such as what was going on is pretty bad looking, but we now have further reports of down in the spur some sort of strange figure wandering around, surrounded by warriors and picking fights wherever they go.
Oh.
Well, I believe we found our next destination.
I think so too.
Mhm.
Above
Jericho is one of.
table.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Above table, I bet you it's Aki.
Oh my
I
god.
could see it. Is one of the crew a crafter?
Yes, absolutely. It should be Vacloya, I believe, the Steno.
I'm gonna go talk to her and just tell her to make a bunch of face masks for the crew, just in case it spreads this way.
Oh, I can do that. I'm more of a carpenter, but making masks isn't particularly difficult to do.
Thank you.
She just starts like ripping cloth up.
Yeah, I guess we'll definitely tell is it Yasmanai?
Yasmanai.
Yasmanai that yes, anyone who goes into South Slope should definitely cover their nose and mouth for breathing. The disease definitely seems airborne.
It's good to know. I'll let everyone know. She will go ahead and, similarly for you guys, point out that there's a crisis in the spur. Ding, 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 ding. Crisis number 2. There's so many problems in the city.
Pretty close by.
Yeah.
We can do that tonight.
Yeah. It's a bit after 5 p.m. By the time you fully return back to the beach camp and are talking to people. So you would definitely have time to go check that out if you'd like.
Think it's something we can resolve pretty quick.
Okay.
And I guess if we spend a couple minutes talking to other people in the camp, no one else would know where an Amphispana could be found, right?
Not as of yet, no. Most people, like, that's not something you'd see here in Bailax, really. And a lot of people have the same idea as Cyrus Wempea would be where they'd be easier to find, or at least you'd find perhaps some merchants there with some stock. But they'll now keep an eye out and an ear out here in Bailax to see if they hear any rumors of any Amphispana.
Okay.
All right. Do we have anything we would like to do? Are we heading down to the spur?
Yeah, let's head to the
So,
spur.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Let's go.
It's a
Let's
kind
go
of
pick
spur
a
of the
fight.
moment decision, but yeah,
I'll kill you.
please do.
Okay.
Well, now he's not going to. So now that
Right.
you said
Yeah, I
that.
know. Now he's not going to.
Congratulations, you have a new lease on life.
Damn it.
The Spur, of course, a district you guys haven't really been to before, at least since the beginning of this story. But it is the kind of crafters district, you could say, but crafters district specifically of its more so where the smelly industries are: tanning, smelting, fish processing. All of those sorts of industries take place in the Spur, where the breeze from the ocean can just carry them away from the city itself. Mostly like compacted sand as well, so it's not particularly well suited for good development. So it's a bit sparse of a district, and sort of out on as a peninsula rather than in the depth of the city itself. But are we going to continue with the same exploration actions we had going on as we head towards the Spur?
Yes.
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Yes, I will keep a search.
All right.
Yep.
Since we've done a break, let's go ahead and get a new set of rolls. So new perception for those searching, new investigation for those investigating.
Oops. I thought I hid that. Let me do that again.
You fool.
There we go.
Game.
No, wait, I want your original roll now. No, wait. Take it back.
Take it back now, y'all. One up this time.
Are you
You're the GM.
okay?
No.
You need help.
Yeah.
I am the GM, but I keep to rules. I'm not going to scam you guys. Making your way down towards the Spur, as you even like begin to pass around this area of the city, as you start to head towards what is called Copper Row, it's where most of the bronze and copper production is done. The scenes of destruction are a lot more common. The ground is churned up. Buildings are... It almost looks like the entire fronts of buildings have had large things crash through them, rather than just like doors and windows broken down. The entire front-facing facades have been destroyed, and the buildings are sort of barely holding themselves together. There is signs of scuffles. You see blood stains, both older and some fresher. This is going to be the first time you guys see other people out and about in the city. Scophos, as you are sort of keeping the best watch out, you see ahead of you guys one of the destroyed houses, front fully ruined, and sort of inside it still there looks to be a couple crouched figures sort of huddling amidst what shadow still remains as the sun begins to set.
I'll announce my presence or hello from afar before we show up in case they haven't noticed us.
I'm going to ask a diplomacy check from you as you do this to see how well they respond.
Alrighty. Give me just
Hello. I took that personally.
Trying
Personally,
to start a
damn it.
fight or something?
For context, the last people these folks came across, or last situation they came across, was the entire front of their house being destroyed.
It's fine.
On a 14, you are going to see the shapes of what appears to be two figures, small, perhaps maybe young teenagers, based off of their heights, or halflings, who's to say, sort of scuttle a bit further back into the, further recesses of the house out of sight.
There's no need to fear us. We are the Drassicons. Perhaps you've heard of us.
They're gone at this point, out of sight. They're in the house, but they're no longer in view.
Well, shit.
In addition to all the rubble and stuff, are there also like dead bodies, or is it mainly like
You've seen
visitors and
signs of
people we've seen?
injury. You have not seen any corpses yet in your journey towards the spur.
I'm not sure I want to terrorize those kids anymore.
Laura, go talk to them. You'll probably be fine.
No.
Laura, go talk to... Laura's got this. She good.
Oh,
Do you
God.
want to send Laura into the building?
No,
Okay.
this was a joke.
Jericho's like, come on, do it.
Just checking.
Cast
Not
enlarge
going.
on Ton and send him.
Oh, yeah.
That would
So,
be very comforting.
I guess we
Jericho,
continue. Oh, go ahead.
Han will step forward and enter the building.
Okay. Cyrus, what were you... Or not Cyrus, sorry, Scophos, what were you about to say?
Oh, no, nothing.
Okay. Everyone else determines don't terrorize the kids anymore, and Ton enters.
On just be
Hey, I didn't hear anyone say kids. I heard persons, and then they retreated into the building. I didn't hear anyone say kids.
well, he just said they were like kind of small looking, so we thought they might
That
be
doesn't mean
kids.
they're kids. That just means they're short.
I said
I mean,
young
that's
teenagers or
true.
halflings, and then Scophos said he didn't want to terrorize the kids any further.
Okay,
Let's
fine.
be real here.
I'm
These
fine
people
with
are
you
probably
both.
homeowners, therefore they're adults.
Ton does what he likes, That's fine.
If you want to step in, you are welcome to do so, Ton.
No, no, no.
Okay. You saved yourself from me having to ask you what your AC is, so...
Well, now he's gonna want to do it. No,
Wrong game for me having that kind of attitude.
yeah, I guess we'll continue probably.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard to find a roving band of thugs.
Right.
It's us. No, just kidding.
Again, not too hard to find. You guys continue to make your way a bit further. As you approach the spur itself, the stories of the smell, oh boy. Even on the principle that most businesses probably haven't run in the last 24-ish hours because of things going on, it still smells awful here. I'm not sure I can quite well describe exactly what the smell is to you, because I'm just not good at describing smells typically.
New York City.
Actually, no, you're correct. New Jersey is what it smells like.
Yep.
And to anyone who might be
No.
watching this at some point, if you're from New Jersey, I'm not sorry. I've driven through there too many times. It smells awful.
Yep.
Well,
Or
There's
you
a
know
reason
this
you're
is
called
true.
the armpit of America.
New
I'm
Jersey
sure not
smells like shit.
all of New Jersey smells awful, but like I guess if you mean the
Mm.
parts like near New York, I think
Even
they
just
got a big
driving
like
through it.
forest in it, don't they? I don't know.
It still smells like shit in that area as someone who makes that drive very often lately to go visit my partner.
Oh,
New
well,
Jersey,
never mind.
you smell bad. As
You're the armpit of
express
America for a
opinion
reason.
of the GM Jericho.
I love
And the
Route 1.
players.
Just kidding.
Another reason to be thankful for these masks.
Right? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
You come across another group of people, maybe 6 or 7 middle-aged folks that seem to be in the process of kind of sweeping debris off of the street, talking amongst themselves as they do so. Not really paying attention to their surroundings, it looks like. They haven't quite noticed you guys. Seem to just be kind of cleaning up.
And just to clarify, we were told that there was an individual surrounded by a group of other individuals picking fights with everybody.
Yes.
Is there
That
a
was
trail
the
of feathers
the
anywhere?
reports you got, at least.
Yeah, is there a trail of feathers anywhere?
Not that you see.
Okay.
I'll try this again. I'll put my hands up and say, "Hey, we mean you no harm. Don't run away."
The group sort of stops, looks over. Oh, hey! How you guys doing today?
That could be better.
Oh, you haven't had something to drink yet, have you? Come on over. Come. Come. What kind of alcohol do you like?
All of it.
I'm actually not too parched right now. Some of the others might want something to drink.
Nonsense. No such thing as not too parched. You don't have to hide it from me. I can see it in your eyes.
Can I sense motive with this guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
was
gonna
gonna
about
say-
to say the exact same thing.
See if he's like off kilter, like one of these partiers or whatever. And I guess I will use ears that hear the truth.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Mythic. Let's
Yeah,
fucking
so
go.
people, sense motive. Alright, so you just want me to add a +6 to this?
There's the toggle on your actions tab to make it mythic proficiency. You can turn
Oh,
on,
that's right. Okay. let me do
because
that real
otherwise
quick.
Foundry sucks.
Yeah, Foundry, you suck!
Close that
Freaking
window
spaghetti
just
code
in
looking
case.
ass.
Got the hiccups now. Go away, hiccups. Thank you.
Jericho has the hiccups?
Not anymore.
Say it's not so.
Crazy.
As long as
Will
I
it show
acknowledge
up
them,
in
they
the
go
box or just in the roll?
away. It should show up just in the roll, probably.
Okay, well it's blind anyway, so here you go. Did it show up correctly?
It did not. Look at that. Oh, maybe I failed to update the roll with mythic proficiency on your character sheet to make it affect perception as well.
Ah, okay.
It should. I might have not. Yeah, because perception is its own thing, and I know I did it, but I did not update it on your character sheet real quick.
I'm still at train, so it should just be a +8 to that.
There we go. You should have perception now when you do mythic.
Okay. I'll turn it off.
So +8 to that.
And take away a mythic point.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Scophos, this man's heart is beating like crazy. You are surprised, almost, that's not how a human body works, but it's going so rapidly, you feel like it should explode at any moment. Cyrus, you look at these people. Their faces are all very flushed. The debris they are sweeping away, you quickly analyze it as like shattered casks that are empty. Uh,
Uh-huh.
you think this
Do I
group
see
of
any
6
that
or
are
7
not
people?
empty?
Yeah, there's a couple off to the side.
Okay.
You think this group of like 6, 7 people have themselves, in however long, gone through about 4 full casks of alcohol.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
Any of them,
Ooh.
I'm sorry?
That's
are they armed?
With brooms.
Okay. So no like weapons at their sides or not.
You see, like, maybe 2 have a knife on their belt.
Okay.
Nothing drawn, though.
I'll tell the guy, okay, I'll have a drink, but you must sit down and talk to us and relax a little bit.
I like what you're... What are we gonna... Why... There's no need to sit down. You gotta get the blood flowing to make the alcohol flow faster. Get a cask! One of the other guys, like, goes
This
over,
guy's heart's gonna explode any second.
grabs another cask, pries the top off, like, fully bare hands, just digs nails into the lid of the cask and rips it off. Starts
This dude
watering
has
it over.
score a +10.
What?
Yeah, a strength score of +10.
You're getting robotic again. But no, he does not have a +10 strength score.
How about now?
There you go.
My Discord, it's the little
So your connection is fucked.
my connection's going from green to red,
Classic.
So I'm going to Oh, wait a minute, Jericho, I think I know what the problem is. Hold on a minute. I might flicker out for a second.
Okay. Well, what about the
Any of
rest of
these
you? What are
guys
you up
have
to?
like wounds on their hands?
Oh, yes. Yeah, and like seeing the guy rip the barrel lid off, you see fingers under the nails are torn apart.
About does it look like they punched anybody recently?
No. No.
Okay.
No, it looks more like injuries to their fingers from what they've been doing here with the alcohol.
Oh boy.
Tom's gonna like look around very suspiciously at everybody. To
You drink
himself,
up
he's like,
too. Here you go. Come on, bottoms up.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
You're not fine. You saying you're fine tells us the truth. You're not fine. You need a drink. You should drink.
No, I'm fine. I'm
No,
fine.
You're not fine.
There I am.
No.
What makes you think I'm not fine? Aside
The fact
from
that
the
you're
not
saying
wanting
you're
to.
fine. Nobody who says they're fine is actually fine.
All right, I'm all right.
Give me a deception check real quick. They might be confused enough and drunk enough that that'll pass.
What if he's not lying?
What? I'm not lying about anything.
I'm
Well,
aware.
We're in a destroyed city.
Oh,
This
okay.
is more of a
Okay.
deception to confuse them enough so they don't keep
All right.
harping on the matter. As you switched from saying you're fine to you're all right. Oh, well, okay then. More alcohol for us.
I think we have a couple questions for you all here.
They stop like mid pour, so the alcohol is just kind of like trickling out over one of the other guys now, and they'll just like pause and look at you. We didn't steal this.
No, that's kind of the least of our concerns.
Oh, did you want
have you
some?
seen have you I'll just kind of keep talking and ignore that. Have you seen any roving violent criminals? Anyone beating up others around here?
What?
Hmm. Any fights? Any fights in this area?
Oh, fights! Yeah. Yeah. There's a group of
You have
people
seen
that
them?
came and just like crashed through the buildings recently. That's why we started drinking. Because we're not going to start fixing right now.
Which way do they go?
That
Alright.
way. They point in the same direction that the trail of destruction seems to go.
Oh. Okay. Well. That checks out. Were they, did they say anything about what they were doing, or they just came and crashed through your building?
They didn't want anything to drink, which was, kind of rude if you think about it, so. They really should have stopped for a drink. So that would have been the nice thing to do.
It might have calmed him down. Yeah.
Right! You know how it is. That means you should drink with us. Here.
Well, I guess we'll, be on our way.
Hey. Whoa.
Okay, actually, I'll take whatever they're handing, and I'll just start walking off.
It's like
with
a
it.
half-full barrel of ale.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was like a cup. Whatever, I'll take the
No.
barrel and just walk away.
They just start nodding to themselves, proud. One of them goes to grab.
Can I like? I'm not gonna
cask,
drink out of
starts
it, but can I
ripping
like
off.
sniff it? Does it smell like normal ale or whatever?
Yeah, smells like just normal cheap ale.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if they're drinking like sewage or something weird. Okay.
Ew. They've gone insane. They
guy's
haven't
heart
gone
is
crazy
beating.
yet.
That guy's heart is beating way too fast.
Do you?
Also, I
you
could
think
hear
there's
his
anything-
heartbeat for some reason, but
Do you think there's anything we could do? I don't think they would listen to reason, even if you told him he's on the verge of a heart attack or something.
You guys hear a big cheer go up from them behind you guys.
other than knocking him out and hoping, like I got nothing.
Did they have like a bit? Like they had like many barrels, right?
They had
it didn't
about
look
a
like they were
dozen
running
more.
out. Okay.
They're probably burning the alcohol very, very fast, given how crazy they're acting.
If only those warriors had just like destroyed all the barrels. I don't know. Shall we just continue, or Scoffos, do you think there's any way they would listen to reason about stopping this?
I don't think they'll listen to us. They seem way too excitable, if that's the word.
Manic.
Manic, yeah.
That's a good word.
That's what everyone seems like.
They're focused on a different emotion than the others, it seems like. Or we've heard about partying, but I don't know if that qualifies for these guys. Let's just find whoever's destroying this place.
I'm gonna take a sip of the barrel and then dump it out on the ground.
Okay.
once we're out of like sight of these people,
Sure.
so they don't see me throwing their stuff away.
Let the drinkers drink.
It was supports
Well.
it. Okay. I hope.
All right. Then after continuing to travel, following that kind of spread of destruction. Now you begin to see like some knocked out people, like fully on the ground, looking like they've been beaten to a pulp. None that seem dead. The ground still like suspiciously stirred up as if a major scuffle has been going on kind of non-stop, and the destruction continuing. Eventually, something comes into view. A large contingent of what looked to be soldiers, fully armored, helmeted, currently like weapons sheathed, and just laying into buildings and sort of just walking through, destroying everything as they go. You notice, Scophos, the color of their flesh does not look right. It is very, very pale, almost like stone more than skin.
I'll tell everybody that.
Ton gets his Tetsubo ready.
When Scophos mentions that, do we know of any like statues that would have been of warriors like that? I'm just thinking like, oh, the statue animated somehow or something. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm just trying to think if there's a famous thing like that in the city.
Not for the quantity of what you're seeing, because there's over a dozen of these.
Oh, okay.
Say the central figure.
You do, actually. You see a steno.
I see.
Is there any artwork for this steno?
Maybe. You see what appears to be a female steno. You see a harp in one, sort of like attached to her waist, and she's using one hand to sort of hold a bit of her tunic up. That seems to have a bunch of stuff in it, and she's taking it and like breadcrumbs, just throwing it on the ground as she goes. As they hit the ground, another soldier pulled its way out of the earth and joins the march. For reference, the steno woman looks something like this. And the soldiers tend to look like this.
Jason and the Argonauts reference. The dragon.
It's the Greek campaign. What do you want?
How far away is she from us?
You guys have noticed this at a decent distance, so I'd say at this point you're like 200 feet away.
Can we see how many soldiers she has?
At an estimate, over a dozen.
Fuck. I don't know if we're gonna be going up against a dozen of these things, people, unless they're like challenge rating -2.
As they're like destroying stuff or as the soldiers are running around, do they seem to be getting damaged by like running through buildings, or do they seem injured at all, or they seem in pretty good condition?
From where you are, it's hard to tell.
Okay. Yeah. And we haven't seen like chunks of stone on the ground, like a stone hand or something
No.
as we're going. Okay. Then yeah, that might be kind of hard if they're not fragile and there's that many of them.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah.
We can't allow her to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Presumably, she'll start back to the north eventually.
Maybe we could talk to her? I mean, is she or still kind of far, but is she like saying anything to the soldiers, or she's kind of just throwing this stuff on the ground and they're following the trail?
She's even more so kind of at the back of the pack, throwing these into the ground. Does not say anything. You guys are kind of approaching from the side, so you don't really have a good view of her face from where you are, so not really a ton to be able to tell unless you want to try and like circle around a bit or get closer.
Well, this is the problem we've come to figure out, so let's get closer and assess more of the situation. Now, do we want to try to be sneaky about it? Ton asks in his untrained stealth skill.
All right.
We can try.
I'm untrained in stealth as well, so well, this should be fun.
Wait, I am trained in stealth. She's at the back. Now, I'm not saying we have to do this, but what if I run up and I just grapple her? Maybe the soldiers won't care, and they'll just keep going, and then we can talk to her. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Ton's like, it's got merit.
Because, like, I don't know if she's really controlling the soldiers. Like, I don't know if they really care about her, or they're kind of just in a path of destruction.
As you are discussing this, you watch a few of the soldiers in the group disintegrate. And it continues to move, and more continue to pop out of the ground.
But they only pop out of the ground where she drops the teeth, right?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, well, we need to confront her one way or another.
Yeah.
Do we do this the classic Drasticon way of head on, or do we try another method? What's everyone think?
You know what? Let's just do head on. Let's just do
Okay,
head on.
head on it is.
We'll just
Aureus,
tell
do you-
her, stop
Do you know
this,
what
you
the
villain.
statues are?
You know, that's a really good point. Do I know this? Do I know what the statues are, or kind of
taking
power
a
she
look
might
at this
be?
whole situation, Arias, you've heard of old stories of like ancient dragons' teeth that could summon warriors in times of great need. You've never actually seen that before, though. And most people believe it's like old magic that doesn't really exist anymore in Iblydos. Looking at these soldiers, though, and the what appear to be teeth being thrown in the ground, well, maybe there's some merit. These warriors would specifically be called Spiroikos. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but I'm not sorry. They are effectively formed of soil. They look like stone. It's very compacted, but at the end of the day, they are built out of soil.
Okay. Actually, it does remind me of the kind of mythical story that I've heard about these teeth creating these creatures, but considering how they dissolve like that, they might be less durable than they appear.
Okay. Well, let's go then.
All right. As you guys begin to rush forward, go ahead. Was someone going to say something?
Nothing important.
Awesome. You begin to approach, and you see this Thena woman, glassy eyes, not speaking, doing nothing, just kind of following. You would do an estimate that she is perhaps not in her right mind at the very least. But as you approach, I am going to ask everyone to roll initiative when you get close enough that these things also notice you and perhaps begin to move towards you.
There's so many.
Holy
Ay, ay.
shit! Right, initiative. Here we go.
Bad roll.
There's no onlookers, right? Like everyone's hiding or something.
Not that you see around, yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Yeah. They are going to see you guys approach, and they're all going to kind of stop their path of destruction, turn towards you all, and are going to lift up their javelins that they have and throw a volley towards you guys as they are going first in this encounter.
Oh, free
Oh,
action
God.
rage.
Yes.
Forgot about that.
Oh, doesn't someone have the thing Iacorus gave us for ranged attacks? Sorry,
I-
it was like an item. I think.
Yes, I do. Bracers of missile deflection.
Yes.
I
A
will
ranged
also
attack.
ask if you guys would like to slightly maneuver yourselves. You are certainly welcome to do so. I'd say do not go further than this diagonal. But if you'd
Well,
like to
Ton's happy
reposition
where
your
he is.
tokens, you may.
Yeah, I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
I can be more at the front if you guys want, or I don't know.
All right. Well, thanks. You just made it so I could get everyone in the volley. Thanks.
Well, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Previously, I wasn't
I'm
able to get
only
everyone.
25% in the volley, so does that really?
And would you like to thus
even
say
count?
that 25% of you doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm shimmying out of the way.
I
I'm
am going
squeezing
to
into the other 3 spaces.
need everyone to please give me a reflex save. As the volley of actually, these aren't javelins. I know the art looks like javelins. No, these are slings throwing rocks and darts at you guys. Alrighty. Everyone succeeds except Ton.
Yeah, I'm rolling like crap today.
All right.
First my Discord, now this.
Then everyone is going to take half damage except Ton. You'll take full. It is going to be 3 piercing damage. You got to take that damage too, Arias. There's no getting out of this.
Oh, right, sorry.
As well as 3 points of bleed damage. This is similarly halved to everyone who succeeded, full to those who failed. All right. And from there, you are going to see them sort of form up. The shields grow out of their arms to greater size, and the armor turns into this sort of thick, scaly hide. Well, I don't want to do that. Wrong tool. As they all are going to protect themselves. Do this shit manually. What fun. But as that happens, Cyrus, it will become your turn. Are you delaying? You're muted if you're talking.
I'm muted. God fucking damn it. Yeah, I delayed.
Okay.
'Cause I wasn't running in there by myself.
Well, that's going to bring us to the Stenos' turn then. What does she do here? I won't do that yet. Seeing you guys all sort of showing up, weapons drawn, she is going to pull out her harp with a hand and is going to... Let's see. Where is everybody? She'll just sort of take a step forward and is going to cast a spell at someone. Arias, will you please give me a will save against good old Phantom Pain?
Yes.
Well, goddamn. All right. The sound of the harp plays out, and you feel something attempt to invade your mind, and it just fails to break past the iron walls of your head. Cyrus,
Marisine's harp was much better than yours.
damn. Cyrus, would you like to come back into initiative at the end of their turn?
Nope.
Okay, Scophos, you are up then. Ton, you also have to take that 3 persistent bleed.
I did.
Oh, it is on you. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on
Oh, no.
Ton.
Nice. Let's go.
All right, Ton, get big.
All right.
And then with my last action,
Ton becomes Arias-sized.
I will. You get to full health while you're bleeding, it goes away, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lay on hands, Cyrus.
Which
Okay.
actually means, Ton, you should technically not be bleeding since the damage to you just went into your temp HP. That's why you
okay.
should not be bleeding.
Okay, so bloop, bleeding
Yeah.
gone.
Cyrus is the most squishy of us. Don't need her bleeding. Oh, healing. Yeah, here you go. Did it roll?
Not yet.
I don't see
There it is. Okay.
Ah.
And you get the spell effects. You get +2 to your AC for 1 round.
Sweet.
All right. Would you like to come in at the end of Scophos' turn, Cyrus?
Mm-mm.
Ton, you're up. Scophos, you
All
take
right,
I'll come
well,
after Ton.
All right. Well, stride,
Okay.
target,
Why is he
and
so
let's.
big?
I'm gonna try an intimidating strike
Interesting.
just to see what the effect is.
Why is Ton a large creature now?
I'm
'Cause
watching
enlarge was
closely on
cast?
this.
And I miss.
I missed that. Sorry.
You swing towards them, and the Sporikos in the front with shields and the sort of enhanced, more scaly-looking bodies now just catches the blow and does not crack.
Okay. That is my turn.
Alrighty. Cyrus, that'll bring us to you.
Alrighty. We are gonna go here. And we will just attempt to double strike.
It's remove bleed.
Oh yes, thank you.
"23 will indeed hit."
Ah. Oh, both of them are the same roll. And then combining the damage.
Oh my god.
Nice! Minimum rolls. Let's go.
8 points of damage. Let's go.
Yep.
Barely
Well.
injured.
That is my
Nice.
turn.
Alrighty. Then that is going to bring us to Arraius.
Yes. From measuring to this space is 30 feet, which is my movement. Would I be able to get there or no? Because it kind of cuts through some of
That
these
is movement
soldier
that would
spaces.
force you to be, because that would end you with your top square in this creature space as well. Let me check something real quick. Yes, I believe you would not be able to do that.
Okay. Basically, I'm trying to get to the steno woman, but I think I'm like 5 feet of movement
I
short
think you would
to
have
do
to
that.
spend 2 movement actions, yes.
Okay. I will not do that then. Okay. I guess I will instead move like here. Or am I in Ton's way then? No, because then he wouldn't be able to reach that one that's 5 feet away. Or the one that's like,
Ton can reach this one right now.
yeah. Can you reach that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has reach because of enlarge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
He's
but I don't
the
have reach.
cool large creature
Right,
with
right,
reach
right.
built
He's
in.
not the normal large creature. Okay. Then I will do that, and then I'm stepping over Cyrus somehow. And then I will use exploit vulnerability on I guess on one of the soldiers. Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Oh my god.
All right. You do create your personal antithesis against this guy. Death to clay, so to speak. Just a lighter. Melt it. But does not give you any information further on these things so far, unfortunately.
And is that something I can use a mythic point to
That is a skill check. You
rewrite
could
fate? I
rewrite
can't
fate on
remember.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
I will do that
Okay.
then.
Instead of re-rolling from that, because Foundry will break, just toggle on your roll with Mythic Proficiency and use the action again. Because otherwise Foundry freaks out if there's something that like puts text or has roll based on what you roll. Foundry has an aneurysm when you try and use a hero point.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's going to give you some special information on a success.
Yes.
Mechanically speaking, all of these Sporoikos are treated as a troop. So they are, for all intents and purposes, one enemy to be fought. If we had to break it down, this is what their actual token would look like. Exploit vulnerability is a weird thing because it's against a specific creature, And Sporoikos are typically immune to non-damaging effects that target a single creature. However, your specific... they're troops, so they are going to have weakness to area damage and splash damage. I'll just say that. You would know that since they are a troop. Because of... not personal antithesis, what's the other one? Mortal weakness. That affects all creatures of the same type. Mortal weakness would work
Yes.
here. Personal antithesis
Okay.
would basically be ineffective, but mortal weakness would trigger.
Okay. Okay. So that is like choosing to use the splash damage.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yeah, you would basically make it so that your weapon is triggering their splash damage weakness specifically.
Yeah.
Um,
And
and because it
okay,
affects all
so-
creatures of the same type, it would affect every creature in this troop.
And should I have a condition applied to me or something?
It got
Or did
rid of it.
Do I
You
need to
should right
check?
now. You should have
Okay.
moral weakness.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily need to if you don't want to, because I know you're going to be triggering their weakness.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So that was my second action.
Yep.
And
with diverse lore, what would you like to know about them?
Yes. I guess active abilities. I guess I already saw a couple of them with the ranged attack and the shield thing.
They're also going to have a melee sort of attack, which is... so that volley is 2 actions to do. They're sort of growing out mock dragon hide in shields to protect themselves, which also, you will be aware, not only gives them a bonus to their AC, but reduces their weakness to area and splash damage until the start of their or until the end of their next turn. And then they have the normal sort of troop attack, where they can spend 1, 2, or 3 actions to attack every enemy within 10 feet of them, and it will force a reflex save for you guys with a different amount of damage depending on how many actions they spend on it.
Do I know how often they can do that shield thing, or like can they do it every turn?
They could use it every turn.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
If they wish to.
But it's 2 actions.
1 action.
Did you say? Or one? It's 1 action.
The
Okay,
volley
well.
is 2 actions.
Okay. 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 Then. Oh, and they don't have any resistances?
That would be another question you'd have to ask.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I couldn't
yes.
remember if that's something I would learn from...
Critical success for exploit vulnerability gives you that.
Okay.
But just a success does not.
Gotcha. You know, I guess I just crit success with that so often that I forget. Okay. Then for my last action, I will just make a strike with my battle axe on the one closest to me.
Sounds good.
Yes, yeah.
A 24 hits. Go ahead and roll. Oh,
All right.
I'm sorry, you still have Mythic turned on.
Oh, no, you're right. I have rolled. Yeah. So that would be less.
6 minus 6,
Yes.
at least.
Unfortunately, that will not hit then. I'm so sorry.
Okay, then I forgot I used a mythic point too. Okay.
I was gonna be like,
Ow.
Brian's like,
Then,
8 on the die
okay.
hits? That's pretty impressive.
yeah.
Then that's it.
All right. That will bring us back to the Sporoikos at the beginning of the turn. Arrays takes 1 bleed and overcomes it. Huzzah. These guys are going to use an action to fucking run at you, effectively. So they're all going to just come charging in. What fun. They're here to have a good time.
Can troops be flanked? No, right?
You could
None.
theoretically flank an individual token of a troop. But it's very... I don't think so, actually. Troop defense is such a fucking long stat block to read.
Mm-hmm.
3
You
long-ass
asked if
paragraphs.
if they can flank you,
That's fair.
they can flank us.
Each... Yep, you can measure from... you can do flanking with them.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't really
Weird.
flank you guys, because their attacks always
Oh.
require saves rather than making attack rolls.
Yeah.
But you can flank them, and they can provide flanking. Which I also recognize and don't care about the fact that I should be using these how the remaster wants, which is 4 large tokens instead of 16 small tokens. But I very much like the clutter and chaos of 16 small tokens, because it really makes it feel more intimidating.
Well, why? Well, then why do you hate summoning?
Because that's, in general, I don't run troops frequently enough for it to annoy me.
Plus, it's him doing it.
Summoning
Not the
for-
players.
I know, I was gonna say summoning for me and not for thee.
Right?
Wow.
Yup, exactly. I am a hypocrite. The question is,
That's
do they
okay.
want to spend
Rerolls
one-
for
ahead.
rerolls for me and not for thee. No villain
Right.
points.
These guys don't have villain points, but you'll come across enemies that
Yeah.
have them. Do I want to use 1 or 2 actions to stab? Let's do a 2-action stab, and it is everyone within 10 feet. So Scophos, you are going to need to get that save also here. So I'm going to
damn
need
it.
everyone except Laura to give me a reflex save, please.
Is it generally easier to succeed on saves or to resist an attack due to your AC?
It depends.
Like, which
You
is
also
more
would technically have a
statistically
plus
likely?
1 to this save erase because of Divine Warden. It
Oh,
does not
yes.
change your result,
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
Does anyone wish to use a mythic point or a reaction that they have?
No.
I don't think I have any reactions.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're only level 3.
Then our failures are going to take full damage. Cyrus will take half damage. It is 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
And that is going to bring us to the end of their turn. Their bodies revert back to normal as the dragon hide-esque transformation wears off. And that'll bring us back to the Steno's turn. Who's going to continue casting spells, believe it or not. She's got magic. And...
I've got the magic in me.
die. Just for that,
Sure.
Phantom Pain at you, Cyrus.
Oh, okay. Rude.
Oof. You do have all 3 mythic points.
Yeah, no, I was just reading what the spell did.
Does someone in this party even... Scophos, do you know Phantom Pain?
No, not right now.
Interesting. Should not be giving you guys the description if no one in the party knows the spell. Alright.
Well, I rerolled it anyway.
Cool. Then you will go ahead and take 11 points of mental damage, Cyrus. What are you doing taking
Oh,
that? On
I
a
thought it was
success,
a
the
basic
target takes
save.
full.
I thought it was a basic save. That's my
Ooh.
bad.
Why would it be a basic save if it has all different effects?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is full initial,
this
but no
isn't-
persistent, and then no lasting.
This
effect.
is disintegrate.
It is also notably a non-lethal spell.
Weird.
But that is going to do it for Emia's turn. Scavos, we're up to you.
Okay. Let's see here.
You got this.
I still think my best bet is with Ton. So
Buff the barbarian to Kingdom Come.
I'll move here, so I'm more than 10 feet away from all of them,
Sure.
Behind Don.
and I'll cast Runic Weapon while it's still useful on Ton.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank y'all.
So now you have a striking weapon. Unfortunately, that's my whole turn.
Can the barbarian take advantage of this is the question. Hey, you overcome the bleed after only taking one more there,
Nice.
Scoffos.
All right, now let's see. So I don't need to move. So let's just swing for the money.
1 for the money, 2 for the show.
3 for the horse and 4 to go.
Is that what the second part is?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, map 5.
You got this, I believe. Ton, my boy. What are you doing?
Map 0. Fuck you, game.
You start swinging, Ton, but
Pain.
I think perhaps your body is not necessarily used to how large your size is right now. Thus, your swings are kind of going just over the heads of these guys as opposed to actually knocking them off like you're trying
I
to
have
do.
failed every save and every attack so far.
If it makes you feel any better, your perception check earlier was an 18 on the die, so...
Oh, so that's what I sacrificed for
Yes.
good percent.
Yep. You can either have
Damn.
good perception, bad at combat, or good combat, bad perception. Make your choice.
I'll take good at combat, bad at perception.
The deal has been struck. Cyrus, it's your turn.
Hi. I'm gonna tumble through, or at least attempt to.
Okay.
Remind me how this works.
You target them.
Uh,
Go to your basic action macros.
there's a tumble
and
through.
choose tumble
macro,
through.
Yeah.
Magic. Nope. Get blocked, idiot.
These rolls.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You have mythic points if you want to use them.
Can I use it on those?
You can. It's a
It's a
free action
skill
on any
check.
skill check or save that you don't like the result
All right,
of.
fuck it. Hey, there we go.
All right. Cyrus just ends up phasing through the soldier as it tries to block your movement.
How do I give myself panache again?
The correct answer is put panache on your hotbar.
Thanks. You're right.
Ah!
Oh, I do have it on my hotbar. I'm just stupid. Anyway, we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna do this again of double slash. Actually, no, we'll just attack once and then prepare to aid.
Okay.
Damn.
So here's the
Doesn't
thing.
hurt.
Your
Oh, right.
stupid idiot face is targeting the one you're not flanking
Yes, I'm
right now.
targeting the wrong one.
And that flanking is a crit.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Okay.
Total 12 damage.
Let's go. They will take it.
All right.
And you said you're
And
preparing to aid?
I will then prepare to aid with one for all.
Whom are you preparing to aid and what?
Who's going after me?
I think I am.
All right. It's within 30 feet. I'm preparing to aid Erase's next attack.
All right. Rex, it's your turn.
Okay. I would, I guess, before my attack, I would kind of like, well, oh wait, she's aiding my next attack, so that doesn't matter, like, in my turn if I do it
Correct.
as my first turn action, right? Okay.
Correct.
Let me know if this is something that is possible for me to recall knowledge about. I kind of want to get an idea of if I think that, similar to when we fought the priest before, like, if this Steno is doing something magical that's creating these creatures, if defeating her would kind of make these creatures go away. I don't know if that's something I could recall knowledge
You can
about.
give me a recall
but
knowledge
maybe
on this.
Okay. Like thinking
Yeah.
back to what I know about the teeth or whatever it is she is
Absolutely.
throwing. Okay.
Unfortunately, in the sort of hustle and bustle and chaos of these soldiers swarming you guys, in this moment in time, your knowledge of these teeth is more so focused on the fact that you don't actually have any successful stories of, like, the teeth creating Sporikos. You just know the stories of them. And so you're going, wait, this shouldn't have occurred. Those are just stories for a reason. They're not stories rooted in history. They're just stories. But it's coming to life in front of me. So,
Okay.
at this moment in time, you are unfortunately not sure.
Okay. Alright, then I will attack this thing
Yeah.
one.
Alrighty, let me aid.
Oh yes.
That still succeeds.
Yay.
Good old cooperative nature.
Yup.
So that is +1.
Yep, and it's already
Yes.
applied to you.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Because Cyrus did the correct aid macro.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
That'll hit.
Nice. Okay, and oh wait, should I have influence empowerment on for this? Yes, I.
It
forgot
should
to turn that off.
effectively
Okay.
always be turned on, unless some strange situation.
Like. Okay.
If you don't have your implement in one hand, basically.
Yes. All right. Oh, nice.
Goddamn.
Damage.
Okay. Of course, dealing the additional weakness damage as well is going to be enough that at this point, a number of the soldiers begin to be destroyed
Ooh.
as well.
Right, because I guess
You have
their
passed
health is
their
not gonna
first
be
HP
visible.
threshold, effectively.
Yeah. All right, then gonna make one more strike at some of them.
Certainly. That's not going to do it.
What?
All right.
Okay.
That'll bring us to the Sporikos turn. They are going to remain where they are and spend all 3 actions striking at you guys. So, Scophos, you are thankfully out of the way. However, Ton, Cyrus, and Arias, I'm going to need a reflex save from you people, please. Oh, welcome back, Ton. Make a reflex save. Awesome.
Hey, my first success.
It's because you traded away combat. Or you traded your perception rolls for combat rolls. The deal was struck. So the 3 of you are going to take half damage here. Wow, that was a shit roll.
Good.
Actually tragic. I mean, Arrays, you can take
What
full
makes
damage if you want.
Oh, my bad. No, I don't want to. I was gonna say, what makes Ton clumsy right now?
Being enlarged.
Yep.
Okay.
That is the
Being a big
downside of
boy.
enlarge, is it makes you clumsy because you're not used to your new size. For reference, that was 11 damage on 2d6 plus 8. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So,
Nice.
could have been very painful had I rolled any better. But that does it for their full turn. That brings us to the Steno's turn. She has a really mean action. That I want to use because objectively it would be funny, but I don't want to use it because it'd be too mean. She can spawn another troop effectively.
Oh god.
Not at full hit points, but she can spawn another one. No, she is going to take her bow and start shooting at you guys. And she's going to start by shooting at you, Arias. Which, thankfully, you will have some cover because she is shooting through the Sporoikos in front of her. But she is still going to shoot you. I think that hits, right?
Result critical miss. That would not indicate that.
Okay, fine. Damn, I rolled the same thing twice in a row. 2 2s. What a tragedy. Rolled a 1 and a 2 for damage on d6s, and then my next 2 d20 rolls were 2s. Liking the 2s today. Must be Tuesday. Scophos, you're up.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll cast heal for 3 actions.
Okay.
I don't think these things can be healed.
They are constructs.
Everyone's within 30 of me, so this should be good. Oh, it's still at first rank. That sucks, but whatever. 6 hit points, 6 hit points.
All right.
Thank you.
It's more than the damage I just dealt with 3 actions. That's for Cyrus and Lauda as well.
Sorry.
Laura
Alright.
should stop eating, yay.
Yes. I also just did rolls in person because I realized we haven't been doing Lauda. So Lauda had taken 2
Yeah.
bleed damage and would have lost bleeding at the end of last round.
Alright, and I'm out of spells now, so.
That's
Time
all for
Witching
today.
Spirit and Embodiment of Battle.
All right. Ton, we're up to you. Let's see those new rolls in action.
Yeah, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's swing it.
That's a hit.
Nice.
$18 points of damage if they took spirit damage. Unfortunately, they do not.
Okay. Well, that was
constructs.
one action.
Yes, indeed.
Let's go for another one.
Sure.
Nah, miss. All right, third action. Jericho, remind me. Aid does not have the concentrate action, correct?
I think it technically does, but I'd allow you to still aid. It does not actually, so you're good.
All right, I'm going to prepare to aid Cyrus on her next attack.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cyrus.
Hi. Well, considering that, I'm going to double strike.
Okay. Ton, give
All
my
right,
I will
aid.
wait for the macro.
Jericho, can I do this with my... I know I can do it with perception, but what's the other one I can do it with when aiding an attack?
You can do it with your weapon, and that'll be at the bottom of
Okay.
the drop-down menu. As long as you're like in reach to actually use your weapon, you can use your weapon. Oh,
That's an 18. Well, I don't like that result.
we're gonna mythic point the
Oh.
aid roll based.
Based on what?
You die. Okay.
God.
Failure by not a number, yes.
Oh my god. I just realized. Aid's bonus is based off of proficiency. The proficiency rank, so...
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
So what does it do, Jericho? Hey, first time you've run into it.
Oh, this is interesting.
Not a number.
Oh, because the troop isn't gonna have that? Or...
Well, no. So aid
What?
on a critical
Or
success,
yeah,
it's a
wait.
+2 circumstance bonus, but that bonus is +3 if the skill used was master and +4 if it was legendary. Ton just rolled at
does
mythic
Iris?
proficiency. So I'm going to give it the
+5?
legend. No, I'm not giving it +5. I'm giving it the +4.
Oh, I see.
So, Cyrus, you may
Giving it
give
the not a
yourself a
number.
+4 here.
Okay.
Now that's a
I
little
see.
goofy.
I cannot wait for me to roll like a 1.
It's for aids,
come
though, so
on.
I'm A-okay with the use of mythic points for this. I think that's phenomenal. The aid made it hit.
Nice.
Damn. Gotta do a second attack.
Just barely misses, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey.
Actually, I'm sorry. It should have hit because of flanking.
Oh, it didn't trigger flanking. Got it.
Nope.
All right, let me
Interesting.
do that damage too. Then it combines all the damage.
However,
Yay.
it should be lower because you would not get the precise strike damage
Yeah.
on both. I don't believe.
Yep.
So that is
Correct.
going
It
to be
combines it.
13.
Mhm.
Okay. That is going to fewer and fewer
Nice.
remaining.
Alrighty. And with that, I'm gonna prepare to aid with all for one again. Or one for all. Is there a limit to how many times I can do this to a person? No.
Nope.
Alright, Arias, you're getting an attack aid again.
Yay.
All right.
Okay, which I will then use and make some more attacks.
Alrighty. Diplomacy. Use. Still succeeds.
Classic. So many twos tonight.
As long as I don't crit fail. That's all that
My
matters.
2?
Human
Nice.
cooperative nature feat goes hard.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
That is a hit.
Damn.
Imagine had you mythically rolled that 8 and crit succeeded, Erase's attack here would have crit.
Damn.
However,
Okay.
that is enough
minimum
damage triggering weakness. Just barely to destroy the remainder of these guys.
Oh
Sweet.
shit. Yay.
What's up, lady?
Up.
Leaving her
Okay,
still sort of glassy-eyed and dazed. But you have 2 actions left.
She's glassy-eyed and dazed?
Yes.
Let's beat her
I wanna
ass
try-
non-lethally.
I was gonna say, don't want to try to talk to her. I guess. Okay, I will. I guess take a step, or like go up closer to her, That was only my first action, right? Yep.
Mhm.
And then I will make an attack. Well, I will make an attack and because I want to try to talk to her, but I feel like she's not gonna listen. But then if I make an attack and try to talk, like that's not really very much goodwill. But she's been attacking us, so whatever. I'm gonna make a strike against her.
Okay. Are you making this lethally or non-lethally?
Um.
Do the
I
non-lethal
guess.
just in case.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I don't know. I guess we don't know how much.
I just. Oh, okay, it's dead. Never mind.
Hmm?
I just saw the token in the
Yeah,
top
that's the,
left
the
corner.
actual
I was like,
token of
I'm
them.
sorry.
Which should be.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Well, so that
Yeah.
should be at map. And should have
Yes. No,
-5.
you're right. That would be 18.
Which would be an exact hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Of course, I roll
Okay.
max damage when it's
13
non-lethal.
damage. Immediately sort of turning your axe and just smacking her in the shoulder as hard as you can with it. I'm going to ask you, on top of that, give me an occultism roll, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Just as you smack her. Fantastic. Then as you smack her, that is where we are going to end our session for tonight. Sort of
Oh,
the
okay.
end of the round, and as you knock her out of it, we've got some people who need to get going here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would keep going.
Fair.
But thank you all so much for playing. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you for running.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you
Yeah,
next
that's-
week.
Yes.